Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video you will get to see how Prithvi and Sherlyn were exposed by Rishab and they were thrown out of the Luthra house for good. So if you want to see that, please keep watching this video till the end. There was a fight between Karan and Preetha. So Karan decided to get married to Natasha to make Preetha confess that she still loves him even after their fight. Meanwhile, Natasha is working with Sherlyn and Prithvi in order to ruin the Luthras, but Karan is not aware of the kind of person Natasha is. Sherlyn is speechless to hear Natasha narrating a plan to render Karan semi-conscious during their wedding by using a spiked drink, and that way, Karan would marry her unknowingly. Karan steps out to marry Natasha because Preetha did not arrive to stop the wedding. Shriti and Samir bribed the priest not to conduct Karan and Natasha's marriage, but Natasha managed to get another priest that would conduct the marriage with Prithvi's help. Mahesh asked Raki to have faith in Preetha because he is sure that Preetha would arrive on time and stop the marriage, and this surprises Raki. Karan and Natasha's marriage finally begins, but Karan is hesitant while performing the marriage rituals, but Natasha and others ask Karan to continue. Outside the Luthra mansion, Preetha brings Rishab back to the Luthra house in a cab, and Rishab is emotional to return home after he has left the house since when he found out that Sherlyn and Prithvi were having an extramarital affair under his nose. Meanwhile, Karina, Prithvi and Sherlyn feels amazing to see Karan's marriage rituals. Suddenly, Preetha enters the house and shouted calling Karan's name, and Karan stands still. Natasha asked Karan to continue with the marriage rituals and forget about getting Preetha to confess her feelings, but Karan refused to listen to Natasha. Rishab's arrival surprises the family, and Karan stops performing the rituals and he rushed to Rishab and hugged him happily. Karan shouted at Rishab for going away carelessly since all this while, but Rishab tells everyone that he would have returned earlier than this, but he was implicated in a false drug case charges in Dubai, and he was even sent to death sentence, but all thanks to Preetha for saving his life. Rishab explains how Preetha risked her life to bail him out from jail before he was killed. At this point, Karan is really angry and he keeps asking Rishab for the name of the person who did all this to Rishab. Rishab tells Karan that the person who did all this wanted him dead because the person wanted to steal his wealth in Dubai. Karan begins to lose his patience and he asks Rishab to tell them the person's name quickly. Rishab then looks at Prithvi and Rishab goes to Prithvi and he started beating Prithvi for committing such crimes. Karan also started beating Prithvi for cheating his family. Prithvi begins to deny the accusations, saying that he has not done anything. Preetha comes ahead and shows everyone where Prithvi was confessing to all his crimes against the Luthra family, and the entire Luthra family were shocked. Rishab holds Prithvi by the collar and tells him that Prithvi wanted him dead for doing all this to him and to his family. Rishab continues to beat Prithvi. However, the family pleaded to Rishab to spare Prithvi's life so that Rishab would not kill him and become a murderer. So Rishab stops beating Prithvi for the sake of his family, and Rishab throws Prithvi out of the Luthra house. But Prithvi promised to come back and destroy the Luthra family completely before he finally leaves from the Luthra house. Soon after Prithvi was thrown out of the Luthra house, Rishab apologized to the guests who were present for Karan and Natasha's marriage for spoiling their mood, and Rishab asks all the guests to leave. As all the guests leave, Rishab tells the entire Luthra family that Prithvi is not the only betrayal in the family because Prithvi have a partner in crime. Sherlyn was restless at this point and she begins to shiver. Rishab then tells the family the entire truth about Sherlyn and Prithvi's affair and how Sherlyn's pregnancy was meant for Prithvi and not for him. The family were shocked to know that Sherlyn and Prithvi have been living with them and committing these crimes since all these years. Rishab angrily asks Sherlyn to also live his life and also leave the Luthra house because her game is over. Sherlyn tells everyone that she will leave the house and she will divorce Rishab, but before she do any of that, then the Luthras would have to give her maintenance support money because she is being forced to divorce Rishab and she needs money to support herself after the divorce. Imagine the audacity. Karina is very angry hearing this from Sherlyn, and Karina walks up to Sherlyn and slaps her really hard for saying this after all what she has done. Later, Natasha challenged Preetha that she will marry Karan within 3 days. Prita on the terrace of the mansion feels emotionally hurt to recall Karan performing marriage rituals with Natasha. Meanwhile, Rishab also cries bitterly after he remembered the moment that he exposed Sherlyn to his family. Rishab feels hurt that Sherlyn will be separated from him, but then he remembered how Sherlyn had threatened to divorce him only after she get a maintenance fee. Later, Prita and Rishab met on the terrace, and Prita begins to share her pain to Rishab. Rishab assures Prita that Karan loves Prita a lot, and Karan would never marry Natasha. Prita feels at peace after talking to Rishab, and Prita hugs Rishab out of gratitude. However, Karan arrives there and feels jealous after seeing Prita and Rishab together hugging each other. Later, Rishab sees Karan and he explained to Karan that Prita is worried because of Karan's decision to marry Natasha, and Rishab tells Karan that Prita never badmouthed him and Prita still loves him a lot, and he asks Karan to have faith in Prita and give their relationship another chance. Natasha keeps an eye on both Karan and Rishab and eavesdrops on their conversations, and Natasha devises another plan to trick Karan into marrying her. After Rishab leaves, Natasha approaches Karan and she pretends to apologize to Karan for Sherlyn's actions. Natasha then begins to instigate Karan against Prita and Rishab by telling Karan that Rishab might take back all the wealth and Prita from Karan. Karan shouted at Natasha for saying this because Rishab would never do anything like that, and then Natasha leaves from there. The next day, Sherlyn begs the Luthras to give her a last chance, but nobody accepts her apology. After failing to convince the Luthras, Sherlyn then realized that the Luthras are really serious to throw her out of the house, and Sherlyn then threatens to come back and destroy all of them, and Sherlyn also leaves the Luthra house, just like Prithvi. Raki then begins to worry whether Sherlyn's word would have adverse effect on her family. So this is how Punu Baby and his partner in crime Sherlyn were thrown out of the Luthra house. But they are still coming back. You know now, they will still come back to take their revenge. You know, the two of them promise that they are coming back to take their revenge and stuff. And if you follow this particular update keenly, then you will see that Karan has doubt and feels jealous after seeing Prita and Rishab hugging each other. That is where another major problem would start, because at the end of the day, that doubt that Karan has for Prita and Rishab will now cause a lot of problem, because Natasha will now use that doubt to create problem for Prita and Karan, and that is where the story will take a turn, a serious turn, where the new Karan will come into the show and start hating Prita for what Prita and Rishab did not do. Meanwhile, Prita will be pregnant for Karan, but Prita will not be able to tell Karan that she is pregnant because at that moment, they were still fighting. And by the time she will get a chance, it would have been too late. So if I see that you guys engage with this video very well and this video do well, then I will give all those spoilers of those sweet episodes to you guys. So thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.